What's up, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of Moving with Life. I know it's been a couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks, but obviously I'm not in my normal place to record at, and so some adjustments had to be made. I've had time off, but also adjusting and trying to think of how can I continue the podcast while I'm not in my available space. I did get a couple of things to make the quality just a little bit better, and just the quality, because I've talked about quality with it's song quality, even when I'm whether it's taking picture or actual video, just having decent quality. It goes a long way, and I know it matters to me, so that's been some of the delay. But there's a couple of things that I actually saw on Instagram that I want to I'm gonna read. One of them is Elon Musk little, it's not an article necessarily, but it's a post that Puberty on Instagram posted about Elon Musk, and then there's seven, what was the other one? It was 7 tips on controlling your ego, which was at Startup Advisor. I found by them. Let's see who actually posted it, because it says Startup Advisor. It says presented by Startup Advisor via Live Your Impossible, which I've used Live Your Impossible before. But the current page that I found it on was Startup Advisor. So I want to read. Should I read? I'll read the Elon Musk part first, and then I'm gonna read the 7 tips to control your ego. I probably won't read the full description of each of the 7 tips, because I'm also not trying to go over there a lot of time. I'm not trying to take a lot of your time. But I feel like they're both relevant, and it's interesting. In my opinion, it's interesting, so I'm going to talk about it. So Elon Musk says he will sell Tesla stock and donate the proceeds if the UN can provide that $6 billion will solve world hunger. And this is from one of his tweets. If WFP can describe on this Twitter thread exactly how $6 billion will solve world hunger, I will sell Tesla stock right now and do it. But it must be open source accounting, so the public sees precisely how the money is spent. Elon Musk is what? He's a trillionaire now? Why is this not being talked more about? Why is this not a bigger thing? Why isn't it? Okay, this was because that post was from roughly 6 hours ago. So it's still early. It's 1 o'clock Central Time right now. So the post is still early. I don't know when those tweets exactly came out. I didn't go to Twitter. I saw this on Instagram. I'm going to go through the 7 tips of controlling your ego, because if this doesn't go through, especially when someone who has $1 trillion, even $1 trillion is willing to give $6 billion to solve this issue, is it ego that's in the way? Because it seems like it's ego in the way. I'm like, I need to get used to the camera, that camera. Because, okay. 7 tips on controlling your ego. You don't need to win all the time. Your ego loves to divide the world into winners and losers, but this is not true, because ultimately winning is impossible all of the time. Someone out there right now is faster, younger, healthier, and smarter than you. Does this make you a loser? No, of course not. So don't let your ego make you feel worthless or insignificant, because you are not. Number 2, stop getting offended. The behavior of others isn't a reason to get upset. If you let things offend you, it only weakens you. Christopher Hitchens says those who are determined to be offended will discover a provocation somewhere. So if you're easily offended, you can probably look for it and you're gonna find it. Your ego is working to convince you that the world should be how you want it to be, and this is them saying this is stupid. Please stop it. Don't be superior. There's a little typo here, but I'm going to read it correctly. Authentic leadership isn't about being better than someone else. It's about being better than you used to be. Stay focused on your growth, be humble, and help others. Empathy greater than ego. You're not right all the time. Your ego is the source of a lot of conflict and disagreement because it wants you to be right, making other people wrong. Letting go of your need to be right is very powerful. Even letting people win, even when you know they are wrong. Is it a big issue? Will it matter in 5 minutes? If the answer is no, then back down and move on. If you are open to being wrong sometimes, you can flex your humanity and grow. Your ego no longer blocks your path. You can save yourself so much energy and focus on more important things. Know when to stop. The ego is never satisfied. No matter how much you achieve or acquire, your ego will want more. You'll find yourself in a perpetual state of striving and reaching for a new end goal, making it so you never truly arrive at any of your goals. The thing is, you've already arrived and succeeded. That one reminds me of there's a Matthew McConaughey little excerpt. I think when he won his first, is it Oscar? I'm gonna say it was Oscar. I was gonna say Grammy, but Grammy's music. So I'm guessing it was Oscar that he won, and he says he's always striving to be him in 10 years, and that's what reminded me of that. And you can look it up. I'll see if I remember to put in the show notes, I can put in the video of what I'm talking about. But he's like he's never gonna reach that person, but at least he knows what he's striving for. You are not your reputation or achievements. This was part of my favorite one. Hear me out. It is impressive to have accomplishments, and it is crucial, but be grateful for them. The less you need to take credit for your accomplishments or have people recognize them, the more you are free to achieve in your life. Sometimes, whether good or bad, it doesn't define you. Does it help you make better decisions? Does it help you make different decisions? Probably, but your achievements is not you. This is the last one. Let go of control. The ego wants to control and micromanage everything. Epictetus quoted, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." It helps if you regularly remind yourself and your ego of what is in your control and what is not. It sounds simple, but it's not easy. Your ego will always want to come first. You have to control it and become its commander and succeed in life. I think micromanaging is probably one of the harder things. And a lot of it goes to personality. So it's not everyone's gonna micromanage. Some people just let it go and actually don't worry about it, which is also that you go far to the other side. It's a bad thing too. Where's the one my favorite one? So yeah, I guess number 6 was probably my favorite. Again, just to reiterate, you are not your reputation or achievements. Like, you've done A, B, and C. Cool, good. Celebrate it. Hopefully your team that you have behind you, whether it's your family or an actual team, business or whatever organization you're part of, they celebrate with you. They're happy for you as well. But then, you can. It's not that you don't have those memories, or you go back every once in a while and you think about it. It's like, oh man, I got to do that. That's really awesome. But it's okay to have more goals and more things that you want to accomplish in life. I feel like I don't want to elaborate on that because that's just the way I feel right now. I'm just gonna go. So let's go back to the Elon Musk. And in reading that this morning, I'm like, man, because I thought imagine that. Imagine being able to solve world hunger with $6 billion. And there's someone in the world who has those $6 billion that says, hey, here you go. But show me